Saturday. Thank you all for being here with me. Hey, as we're still enjoying football, counting it down to the Super Bowl coming next month. Hey, actually, now by this time this episode airs, it'll be like another 3 weeks, I believe. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share, spread the word, help us out, and please support my business. Go to my website, Brooklyn Baby Hair Care and Skincare.com. Buy merch, buy skincare, hair care products, t-shirts, hoodies, caps, mugs, shampoos, conditioners, skin clay mask, moisturizers, cleansers. Help us out. Also, go to my www.sabpublishing.com and buy my first book, not Brooklyn Baby. I'm not editing this out either. I'm too lazy to edit and make adjustments or retake. Take me as I am. Buy my first book, If He Doesn't Come a Calling, Practical Tips for Dating. And as I finalize my next two books, Quotable Quotes 365 and Brooklyn Baby, they'll be available on my website as well and via Amazon. Anyway, let's get into it. Again, like last week and the week before, short, sweet. This is all about selling your soul, this episode. Again, I was inspired by something I saw on TV and on social media. I said, oh, let me add this to my lineup of podcast topics, because actually I was going to go with something else today. Then I saw something. I said, oh, let me squeeze this one in and adjust my lineup. Anyway, selling your soul. Selling your soul makes you like a prostitute, morally, ethically. And I'm not trying to judge. Maybe I am. But selling your soul. God forbid, I hope I never sell my soul. I don't intend to. I work hard for mine. But there's so many people who morally corrupt, bankrupt. When I think of our president and everything he's doing, invading this place, invading that, selling his soul to the highest bidder, selling this country to the highest bidder. That's my opinion. But let's break it down, other than dealing with the orange tyrant in the White House. Without getting too personal, I've come across in my little 54 years, especially in recent years, of getting wind about certain people's activities and actions. I'm like, wow, that person sold their soul. And you will be surprised how much people will sell their soul and do things just for some cash. Aside from prostitution, get over people, lie, swindle, cheat, steal. And what's that saying? If you lie, you cheat. If you cheat, you steal. If you steal, you kill. It's something of that nature. It's true. Wow. So I'm just going to say this. Listen to people. No matter how much you think you might like them as a friend or a family member or a love interest, you got to really study people. Be careful who you bring into your home. Be careful who you allow in your space. And even on a sexual level, be careful who you connect with and yoke with. Don't be unequally yoked. That's in the Bible. Don't be unequally yoked. You're here and that person's there in so many ways and morally corrupt. They will drag you down. They can kill you. And they can extract and take the goodness out of your soul. And then you have this negative soul tie. But be careful. It's really wicked out here. In the streets and everywhere else. But people pretty much are kind or act like they're kind and do things just to get to the highest bidder. People act like they love you, want to be with you. Men, watch out. These women out here, they're real reckless and ruthless. I've been hearing so many stories about women, presenting a certain physicality And these men, they see the looks and the body yaddy and the booty, whether it's natural or BBL, and the nose gets wide open and they get got. I just saw something not too long ago, another case of some brother. Boy, you saw the way these young girls looked, the ones who actually got arrested for trying to rob him at his own house. Sound like it was a prostitution thing. When I saw the man, he looked like he was around my age bracket, but trying to. He had not one but two young ladies at his house. They looked like they were still in their 20s, and he wasn't the best looking man in the world, not in shape. Now, everybody, I looked at people's comments. They were like, "Now he was probably thought he was buying those girls as prostitutes, and it backfired because they had other men waiting to enter his house, as you can see on his ring cam and his cameras outside his house. They were trying to set brother up. And I heard of other cases about these beautiful women at clubs and certain places, and they lure men in and rob them, drug them, because they got Bubba waiting to catch these men lacking. Rob them, beat them, kill them, shoot them, stab them. Women got to be careful too, because some men sell their soul just to get over on a woman, a vulnerable woman. But I'm just going to say this, with everything going on in America right now in our country, we see an administration selling their souls to the highest bidder, to the highest country, to the highest, doing unethical things, pedophilia, all this stuff, PDF files, whatever they call them, to not be banned from YouTube or anything like that, but people doing horrible things to children and people in general. So it sends a message to people who are vulnerable. Okay, it's okay to do this because I see the president doing this and his administration doing this. It's okay to be a bully because the president's being a bully, calling people piggy and ugly and fat, this, that, and the third, grabbing women's body parts. That's not the way to go, people. Don't sell your soul, because you sell your soul and don't treat people right, karma has no expiration date. I've seen the reward of the wicked. People stepping on people's necks and stealing from people who've been good to them, stealing from people they don't even know. Trying to get over on people just to hit a lick. And those are the same people, karma, like I said, has no expiration date. They're getting on social media or singing some sad, crying, sing some sad sob story, how they were done wrong, but they don't tell people the backstory about what they did to getting it, to get. They only talk about when they're starting to hurt and get the effects of their karma, but they don't talk about what they may have done to someone else and why they're getting that karma, which could be nothing in their life working out. Bad luck, arrests, your reputation's ruined because you got greedy and tried to do something you shouldn't have done and sold your soul. Did something maybe morally incorrect and corrupt. I'll just tell y'all this. Anyone who hurt me and my family, I didn't have to lift a finger. Karma and the universe took care of them. And I tell people, anyone who has tried to harm anyone in my family are either dead, wish they were dead, or on their way out. Muerto. Didn't have to lift a finger. Didn't have to do no voodoo, hoodoo, call Dr. Buzzard. Nope. Just sit back, and that's in the Bible too. Watch the reward of the wicked. Your enemy will be your footstool. I remember I was teaching at this one school, and this lady, that other it was like when I was a new teacher about almost 20 years ago. People told me about this woman. I never had an issue with her, and she literally stumbled and fell in front of the kids. They said that she had a reputation of doing horrible things to people, and she literally stumbled and fell. That's in the Bible. When the wicked, even my enemies, came to eat upon my flesh. They stumbled and fell. Well, she stumbled and fell and had a major hit her nose, had a major nosebleed. The kids were laughing, which that's not right to laugh. But they were laughing at her, and the other teacher was like, good, good, good. I was horrified, but they were like, because she's an evil woman. And she literally stumbled and fell in front of everybody. They said she was wicked. She never caused me problems, though. Yep. Be careful how you treat people. And I'm going to say this, all money ain't good money. Watch how you get your money. Watch what you do to people in order to get what you want. If karma don't directly get you, it'll get your kids, your grandkids. It could be generational. It can get you all. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Because a lot of times people, they do stuff, try to hide their hand, and they get hurt when someone calls them out or breaks up with them or walks out of their lives or presses charges. Then you're in your feelings. Oh, you play the victim. Take accountability. Get right with yourself. Get right with God. Get right with God. Get right with yourself. Get yourself together. Because, like I said, karma has no expiration date. Well, that's all for now. And if you see people that you know who are selling their soul, cut them out your life like ASAP. Cut them out. Don't let them drag them. Don't let them drag you down with them because they're not living right. Don't let them drag you down. You're too blessed to be stressed and in a mess. Well, again, thank you for being here with me today. Don't forget to support www.brooklynbabyhaircareandskincare.com. Don't forget to support www.sabpublishing.com. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share my podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for being here with me. Enjoy this Saturday. Hey, I think by the time this episode airs, it should be the long MLK weekend. And we thank Dr. Martin Luther King for all that he's done for civil rights and for our society and for the advancement of Black and brown people and all people. Excuse me. May God rest his soul. All right. Thank you for being with me. Bye, everyone.